What's going on, my good people? Oh man, I sound like a bad dog with a bad throat. But hey, this is your main man band here. You gotta say hi to my girl.
Hi. I'm making a new house because of the Blacksburg update.
What were you making again?
A new house. It's going to be bigger than the other one.
Yeah, she's making a new house. So I'm thinking of getting like a selfie stick here, because currently we're using just this camera. So I got my Lumix G85. This is my go-to camera right here. It's an amazing camera. I use this for streaming, vlogging, for some services with my friends, christening and all that stuff. But going back to the Philippines this coming April, I was trying to get a solid, I don't want to call it selfie stick, but some kind of tripod to hold it, because currently this is not going to work out. Yeah, we're holding it like this. Currently there are a couple of choices. The most common ones, I followed a lot of blogger like Peter McKinnon, Casey Neistat and all that stuff, and other guys as well, and they've been using Joby GorillaPod. So I got some kind of Joby here, but it's not Joby. And what I like about it is because of this rubbery feel right here. You can actually see it. This is not a Joby, by the way, but it actually works as the same as Joby. But my issue with it is a lot of people are having issues with this side right here coming off. It's plastic. It can support a lot of weight, but the 3K can support I think 3 kilograms. That's why they call it 3K. But basically this is the one that you can hold, and while you talk, this is the go-to equipment for a lot of vloggers. Very flexible. You can wrap it in trees, rails and all that stuff. Sturdiness and longevity, it doesn't really cut it out. So I'm on the fence of either investing a GorillaPod or not. So far this thing came with my camera, and it's like 2 years old now. Haven't been using this in this camera for real. The only time I use this is using for my E4K on my action camera. In basketball, I wrap this on top, and all that stuff. That I really don't trust this with the main camera itself, especially a metal mirrorless camera. I don't think it's sturdy enough. My other options, however, I have used this before. I have reviewed this thing. It's called iFootage. This is for what you call this, a monopod. It comes with this, it's all metal. This is the aluminum version, which is the go-to for my gimbal. I put my gimbal in here, monopod and all that stuff. This is my other option. By screwing this thread to the bottom of my camera, you can see, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but once you put that in there, you insert it like this. The reach wouldn't be that much, but it's a ball head. Yeah, you can see it in here, and you lock it out. There's a lock in here, a mechanism, and this is not gonna go anywhere. And you can do it like this. You can do it like this. My question is, it's metal. It's a little heavy, but the sturdiness and it's all metal. I don't think this is gonna budge with little knocked out in the wind or little tap. This is not gonna go anywhere versus this guy. So I'm thinking, which one is best? Either I go out and invest for another $50 Joby 3K kit, or just stick out with this. So right now I'm going to show you how it looks like and the feel of it, using this one, the iFootage tripod, and a somewhat kind of resemblance for the Joby one. Yo, So this is the Joby one. This is not the 3K version, but I can tell that I'm not really comfortable holding it because the head rotates a lot. In one wrong move, the camera will swing, and yeah, you gotta be saying goodbye to your camera and your lens, which is a much more expensive gamble if you ask me. But this is how it looks like when holding a Joby. So while I talk, maybe to go into Quran and El Nido, I'll be doing this. That's why I kind of want to prepare myself, because I want to involve my family and all that stuff, man, because this thing is fun. But yep, this is the real test for the Joby tripod. Now we're going back to the iFootage, and this is how it feels like on my full extended arm length for the iFootage. So I must say it's not that bad, to be honest with you. The extra weight is going to be there, but I would probably trade the extra weight versus, you know, the sturdiness of a plasticky, rubberish thing like the Joby versus this one. As you can see, let me see if you can see it right there. It's full arm length. You can see it from there. So if I walk around with the accessory microphone in the camera, so this is how it looks like. Just another test. I appreciate you guys sticking around, but this is how it feels and looks like. So we're gonna come up and we'll see what will be our choice. So I think I come up with consensus here, guys. I think I'm gonna be keeping the iFootage one, just because the metal construction and the sturdiness of this one, it can't be beat. Although vlogging is not going to be my main forte or whatnot, but I don't want to miss out, especially one of my bucket lists, which going to be this coming April. We're going to be visiting El Nido in Quran. So that would be a very, very special thing for me to do, and I want to get I don't want to miss out or regret later on, because it's probably just once in a lifetime experience. But nevertheless, I'm going to be bringing this thing maybe just as a backup support, or I have been using this just for my E4K, the little action camera thing. So I put this on my B-roll or my backup camera or whatnot. But I think this is going to be the practical way. On top of this, there is a big stick for this thing and can be extended. It's basically is a monopod, and I think this is the best bang for the buck until they come up with something better than the Gorilla Pod, with all those mishaps or limitations after using a couple of months and all, or 2 or 3 months, where the feet starts to fall off and all that stuff. Because I'm the type of guy that's very, very budget is limited. Basically no budget. We're just doing this for fun. But when I put something on my gear, it's important for me to trust my gears and just go for it and use it for a long haul. But I appreciate you guys watching, man. Keep it warm because it's very cold here in Baltimore, and I appreciate you watching. Once again, this is your main man band here. Peace out.